All right, guys, welcome to Manifest Mowing. Jay Morgan here. All right, so we're talking about the season coming to an end. Keep in mind, just because the season is coming to an end does not mean the season is over. The grass is starting to slow down. The leaves are starting to fall. You really know you're at the end when you get to a property and you go to edge the property and there's really no growth in the edge. It's slowing down, which means we're transitioning. It's time to offer different services. Sometimes you can offer the same service but do a different job. What I mean by that, guys, if you have clients that have a lot of trees in the property, analyze this before time. You know these leaves are going to drop. This comes with time and experience. If you get ahead of the curve, these are people I would tell my customers, hey, I noticed you have all these trees. Do you want me to continue mowing service until all the leaves fall? And for me, that's generally in December. Like I said, I'll do October before Halloween, I get a lot of business. November before Thanksgiving, we do a lot of business. In December before Christmas, we do a lot of business. I generally take January and February off. That's a good time for me to regroup, do equipment maintenance, sell some equipment, get some new equipment, let my body recover. But we run solid for 10 months out of the year. And some of my most solid customers are the ones that'll let you run middle of March is usually when I start my service through really December, as long as they have trees and as long as they have leaves. Now, if it's customers that don't have trees and leaves, just open lawn, no trees nearby, I'll generally run that property till the end of October, generally the middle of October to the first week of November. After that, there's no grass growth. Season might be over for those customers, but the ones that have leaves, I tell them, if you want to avoid one big fall cleanup, I can still continue bi-weekly service. We'll mulch the leaves. And it's the same essentially as getting your lawn mowed. Now, you also have to let customers know, some are going to want to wait till the end of the season. Some are going to want to wait for all the leaves to fall. Some of them tell me that. If you wait for all the leaves to fall and you want one big leaf cleanup, that price is going to be substantial. I tell people that. You could be looking anywhere from $300 to $1,000. But if you just continue your bi-weekly mow, we can catch the leaves as they fall. You can pay whatever you're paying right now, whether it be 60, 65, 70, 75 a mow. We can keep doing that to the end of the season. And that way you don't have a lot to clean up at one time. And that way you're also not paying $500, $600 at one time when all the leaves fall. And on top of that, your property just looks better because you don't have all these leaves on the lawn. Guys, you have to sell your customer on this. Because one thing I like to do is, not only does it make it better for them where they don't have this big cleanup at the end of the season, it makes it easier for me. Because if I'm continuing to mulch the lawn, that's just like mowing the lawn. A lot of times when I have these leaf cleanups, a lot of them I do by myself. A lot of times, guys, I have to pay for labor and you have to go dump these leaves. All that costs money. And if I can avoid that and just do it in a bi-weekly schedule, it's beneficial for me. I don't have to pay for labor. I don't have to pay for dumping fees. It's less wear and tear on my equipment. It's less time. And overall, the customer ends up spending about the same amount of money. And it keeps you busy. So guys, those are things to look for and anticipate as the season comes to a close. I'm gonna give you guys an example of a mulch job. This is a neighbor's yard. This is the property I worked on. Blow the leaves off the street into the yard, make a pile. This is a property I do about once every 3 weeks in the fall until all of her leaves fall. Hey guys, and a side note that I want to make you aware of. In the fall time, she switches her service from bi-weekly to once a month where I come and mulch the leaves. Because it's once a month and I have to kind of stage everything, blow the leaves off the street, blow them in the pile, get it set up. There's a little bit more work involved. That is an upcharge. I'm no longer charging for the standard prices I charge when I mow the lawn on a bi-weekly schedule. I'll add $75 to it for the mulching, the cleanup, so forth and so forth. That's just something to keep in mind. And this is the end result with the mulch, mow, and a blow. Pretty clean cut, pretty satisfied. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is the job. Later in the season, they waited for all the leaves to drop. We're hauling off the leaves on this one. I'm in the fenced-in backyard, haul off the back, and we're gonna haul off the front. This is a much more labor-intensive job, so therefore I'm charging at a different price point. And this is the front yard of that property. It was towards the end of the job. I'd already hauled off about 4 or 5 other tarps. And to be honest with you, I do not even like doing leap jobs like this anymore. I either like to blow them into the woods in a wooded area or mulch them with the mower. Like I said, guys, it just takes way more time and it's much more labor intensive. But it is another option, but also I charge a lot more money doing it this way. I hope this helped you out. As always, like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you on the next one.